till it's over and then.
There was an amazing Björk performance of It's So So Quiet, and all her dancers were dressed in animal costumes, and we took photos of that day. And actually on that morning, God, I'd forgotten this, she flew in from Iceland that day, and she'd not been to bed, she'd been at a party till 5 o'clock in the morning.
Björk went big this year, especially on Top of the Pops.
It's Björk with special guest Skunk Anansie with a remix of Army of Me. Me, you, they are here!
So I drove up with her in a big black chauffeur-driven car, and it was just another world for us. It was kind of something for me that I'd grown up watching, and suddenly here I am with one of the biggest stars in the world at the time. I mean, Björk was like one of those artists that was just completely alien to everybody else and making her own music and controlling her own sound. And so it was a really good thing to start your career with. You know, it's like starting your career with David Bowie, you know, or somebody like that.
But this wasn't Skin's first performance on Top of the Pops.
Somebody knows something they shouldn't know.
You're looking finer every day.
I just used to do bits of modelling, and one of those involved being a backup singer. I basically just had to stand there and just mime, outstanding. Because when you have no money and someone says they're going to give you 200 quid to do this, and you're like, what have I got to do? I just got to stand there, you know, look pretty. And then you realise, actually, no, I'll just eat beans. I quit modelling, I quit everything, and I concentrated on writing songs. So 1995 was a really massive year for us. We've recorded an album. We felt like we were a band, you know, at the edge in waiting. We were like the media darlings, the Enemy, the Evening Session, Radio 1, all of that kind of stuff. We never really got Radio 1 playlists, but definitely we were the kind of weird indie darlings just before Britpop hit. That's what British people like. They like things that are different. In England, it's like, yeah, well, we've had that, well, let's do something else. And we were the something else that year. Björk was a massive fan of ours. We were massive fans of Björk. That was one of the reasons why we signed to One Little Independent Records anyway. And she said, well, I've been at Top of the Pops for 3 weeks now, and I don't want to keep just coming on and doing the same song. In those days, you'd have a single, then you'd get other people to kind of remix your song. And we were like, yeah.
And if you complain once more.
So we remixed the record. She was like, I love it. Come on Top of the Pops, let's just perform it.
You're alright. There's nothing wrong.
I was well aware that Björk came from a rock band, so she really wanted an aggressive, kind of like riffy version of her song. It just worked. She explained to me what the song was about, and she was just like, yeah, it's about my brother, just trying to get him to stand up and look after himself and not keep depending on all of us to sort his problems out. And it stopped my mum from nagging me. And you know, I trained as an interior designer, and my mum never really forgave me for that. But then when she saw me on Top of the Pops, she was like, all right, okay, respect. All of her people and her friends at church were like, I saw your daughter on Top of the Pops. She was good. A little bit aggressive, but she was good. We thought it was amazing and brilliant. And I remember our manager saying to us, yeah, not sure if we're going to get Top of the Pops again. They had more complaints than they had in a long time because apparently Skin scared the children. Oh dear, the things people said to us in those days were like crazy.